Hello again, and thank you for joining Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations. Well, I think this is episode 5 on the BSA Ariel 3. This week is going to be a bit, you're going to see it all in one go, but I'm back to work for 2, off for 1, back for 2. It's all over the place. So for this week, I'm going to try and do a little bit each day when I can, and eventually we'll hopefully end up with a full video. So I've just got, it's taken me 2 days just to do the fan part. So I thought I'd just bring you over, have a look. We'll try and get the fan back on with the new belt, and then throughout the week I'll be doing bits and pieces. Exhaust needs to be done, and different things, and that'll make up a whole video. But as I say, it's just bits and pieces this week. As I say, I haven't got much time for the whole day of it, so come and see what I've got to do back in the shed again. Right, as you know, last week I'd cleaned this up a bit. I polished the engine, although it does come up nice and it goes back to the dull again, but never mind. Last week also, in one of the evenings, I took the clutch off and checked the plates, which are fine. They were a little bit dirty on the shiny bits, so I cleaned all that up. So that should be all okay. Now the fan, as I say, took a couple of days. I've painted it yellow as I was going to, and this part that goes onto the clutch I've painted black, but of course that took a day for that to dry and then a day for this to dry. So I thought, well, what I'll do, I guess I'll put some grease in there now. It's got two roller bearings, I think, and so we can put that on. I've got 2 shims in there. I thought I'd try and get this on before I lose any bits. So that will, well, I've still got to put the belt on, but that will go on there in a minute, and that slides over the little cutouts in the clutch somewhere like that. So I'll get the belt on, try and get this on anyway. It's a brand new one, and readjust it and see how we get on with that one. Well, my God, I said to you, I'll be back in a minute. I'll just get the belt on. Oh, did it go on? This adjuster underneath is, well, there it is, under there. It's as loose as it will go. Whatever, I tried jacking that up to try and make it smaller to get the belt on. It's taken me probably 2 hours, I suppose. I did eventually put the fan on first. Now, also I had to put the cylinder back on just for a while because the piston was going up and down and getting stuck, so I didn't want to damage that. So thank God that's all back on and done now. God, nothing ever goes easy, does it? That was a little job, and then but anyway, so that's done. What's the time now? Getting on for 1 o'clock. So I'll probably try and sand down the exhaust pipes if I can get some paint on that, and carry on with some cleaning in there. Well, hello again. We're back after a few days now, due to work, weather. It's been an absolute nightmare. I've managed to get a few things done, basically in the shed rather than outside. As you can see down there, I managed to get this painted, this chain guard, that's back on again. You know that the fan and the belt is on. I've painted up cleaned it and painted the sort of subframe here. As I say, this is done. Down there's a little, I don't know if you see it, there's a hole there for a grommet, which I've put somewhere safe, which I don't know where it is. So when I carry on, I'll get that back on later. Now the plan is to get some of these things back. The carburetor I cleaned out, it was clean inside, so we can get that back on. I can't put the air filter bit on yet, as I'm just waiting for another air filter from Danny at Moped Land Spares. So, but that can go on without that. The head has been put in the ultrasonic cleaner and polished as best as possible. The decompression lever there is working fine. Exhaust pipe to go on, that's come up okay, so we get that on as well. And the hub, it's all clean in there. Hub can go back on today as well. Somehow we'll do it in a minute, but anyway, so I need to get this turned round later. I won't do it now, but I'll get this turned around because I need to do the hub the other side. And the thing is, I'm going to leave the episodes on this just for a while. I will be carrying on doing things, but we picked up the van last Tuesday, which didn't give, that took the day to do that. Only an Aylesbury, but coming back in the dark, heavy rain, and traffic jams. And Jenny came with me. You can see her. I put a little picture up. She's my navigator. She was in the front, and so I've done a little bit of cleaning on that on the Wednesday. So I'm now back with this. I'm going to get this bit pretty much back together, and so I've still got to do the other wheel. And what I do, I'm going to get on and do all the boring bits now, which you won't have to see. I've got to do the whole boot area, paint that, the plastics painted, weather permitting, and all the two wheels need to be refurbished as well. You can see the difference there. So I'm going to get on. I won't be not doing anything on this, but there's no point filming just painting and rubbing down. I've still got the levers to do up there. That would be boring to watch. Polish them up if I can. So we're just going to today just carry on, get all these other bits back, get the wheel back on temporary, and I can go around then and do the wheels, do the boot bit, and do the handle or levers and that. So we'll leave it after that just for a few weeks whilst I've got a few things to do on the van, which I'll film as well if you're interested. So let's get on and get this back together again. Right, I think we might as well get the cylinder and head back on. That's all painted as well and cleaned. I did have to temporarily put that cylinder back on whilst I was doing this belt, because this was getting stuck here and there, which didn't do it much good. So as I say, I put that cylinder back on just to protect it, but it did go on fairly well without any problems. But of course now I'm going to film it, it won't, will it? So I'm just going to bring that piston up a bit. I've got the new gasket in there now, but also, as I say, it doesn't have a gasket between the cylinder and the head. I believe it was to help dissipate the heat, because it's enclosed in here. I think it dissipates the heat quicker through the head, but I double checked, it doesn't have a gasket. So we'll try and get this cylinder on. I'm going to put some more grease on it, or not grease, oil on it again, 2-stroke, and then we can hopefully slide that over. And a little bit inside the cylinder. Right, okay, so as I say, it did work the other day. Of course, now I'm going to film it, it won't, will it? I did clean this as well, but there's something on there. Get that off. Right, okay. So just get this lined up and compress these springs. So it did go well before, but of course now I'm filming it, it's not going to, is it? Just make sure these, bear with me a minute, I'm just going to make sure that these rings are in their proper place. Well, you'll be glad you didn't have to watch that. That took ages, but it's on now, and nice and smooth in there. Right, so now we just get the head back on with no gasket. And there's some new washers in there, and I'll get that tightened down. Okay, so that's all torqued down now, and got a new spark plug, but we'll just put that in there temporary for now, just to protect in there. I'll just make sure the gap's right before we put it in properly. So, all right, that's the cylinder head. Now I think we'll just do the exhaust pipe. Right, I've managed to wiggle the exhaust pipe through now. I've got the 2 bolts in there ready, and the gasket. And then around the back here, we've got this bolt here to, well, where we can find it, just down there, just to tighten up, and then that will be the exhaust pipe done. Right, okay, so that's one nice and tight now, all tightened up the exhaust. Now just get the carburetor on, it's still got the gasket there. Okay, go in there. Okay. Just a couple of bolts on here, nuts rather. And then one awkward one, of course. Yeah, awkward. Okay, let me get this on and get it tightened up. Right, so that's all nice and tight. So I can't put this on yet because I'm waiting for Danny at Moped Land Spares to give me a new filter for that one. And then on there later on we need to put about 10 centimetres of pipe on there that goes into the little yellow protector thing. I haven't started doing those yet. There's no point because that won't be necessary until we've finished the boot area. So one last thing, let's just get this hub back on hopefully, and I can get the wheel on temporary again, get it turned round, and then I can do that hub over there, and we can get the wheels painted, and I'll get on and do the boot area, which is a hell of a lot of painting. Right, hopefully this will go on. There's splines in there, so hopefully it'll go over the brake shoes. Hopefully. Going, just needs a bit of a tap. Well, when I took this off I had to use the hub puller. It was well on there, so it is on, and it's turning. It's not stuck on the brakes, it's just got to try and get it onto the spline. So I'm just going to gently, hopefully this will just pull it on. Okay, so it's not the brakes, it's just getting it onto the spline, so that's okay. Let's have a quick check. Let's see if one of these, do you remember it wouldn't go on the front? This is that's the old one. I do have some new ones. Let's see if it goes on this one. Well, lucky enough, that one fits okay. So that's it then. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to get the wheel back on temporary, so I can get it turned round, and I can just finish off doing the hub on the other side. That doesn't have brakes. This is just a brake, only brakes on the back here. Then I'll get the wheels done, some of the levers. Start working on the box boot bit at the back, and I'll come back to you. So it's not that I won't be doing anything, it's just that it's going to be sanding and painting and boring and stuff, but I'll come back and we'll have all the boot ready to go back on, and that'll just start to finish it off. Oh, by the way, it's also being called Alfred after my granddad on my dad's side, so they're all family members. This is my granddad on my dad's side. Well, I'm getting a bit of a funny look here by Jenny. What are you doing on my bed? But as I mentioned, I'm going to leave the BSA Ariel 3 for probably 3 episodes or so, and then next week I'll show you the van that we've got. It runs lovely. It's got good service history. It was a plumber's van at the end, so I've taken out some of the plywood inside to put pipes in and everything. So I've got a few things I want to do with it. It needs steam cleaning. There's a carpet in the boot, at the back cargo area, which is quite okay, but I'll give that a clean. The seats need a bit of a steam clean. I've got a special upholstery cleaner in there for that. Waiting for some mats and different bits and pieces, and I've got a few minor issues with it which I knew about, which I will show you if you're interested. And also I've got some oil just to come, and an oil filter and an air filter coming. The chap that had it said it for 7,000 miles. It had been serviced, got pretty much full service history, but obviously since I've got it, I like to do an oil change. So that'll be next week. I hope you enjoyed this. There's not really much to show you, and it won't be if I'm just painting all day long. So I will be getting on doing the painting as well as doing the van for filming. So until next week, you take care and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.